This is Lynn with MI Tinker, and thanks for joining me today for fixing this dripping sink. First thing we want to do is turn off the cold water line, which is this one right here. So that is completely off. I'm going to turn off the hot water too. Couple of essential tools that we're going to need. We're going to need some flathead screwdrivers and Phillips screwdrivers and a pry tool, and we're going to use that to slip underneath and pop open the top on that. That's just a little cover. And down inside there is a Phillips head screw right there that we will be loosening up and hopefully finding out what we need for repairing this leaky sink. So before you get too far into the process, make sure that you close the sink drain so that small parts and pieces do not get lost down the drain of the sink. Now that the screw is out, we can lift this up. Sometimes it needs a little gentle assistance. You want to try and be careful not to get the chrome. This can get a little bit of buildup of lime and so forth. And then just, there we go. We do need one more tool, and that is a set of channel lock pliers. Get it parallel. There, we got it. Look at that. Okay, it was really in there tight. You can see it's got a lot of lime buildup on that. So now we know what we're looking at to replace. There's more in there. Yeah, there is. That's in there too. These open and close to let the water flow. So I have to take this in and get a replacement part. The replacement part is a S3-11C, which is a Glacier Bay product from Home Depot. And there's actually a couple different parts to it. So I wanted to show you this small little handle adapter that slips over the top of the cartridge. It was stuck on the old cartridge and needed penetrating oil to remove it. And then this just slips right back on over the top on the new cartridge, like that. And then we can put it back in. I'm kind of thinking that we have a piece left down inside there. Let's see what else we've got in there. Let's get some tweezers. There we go. So that's what broke on the old one. This one got worn out, and that is no longer viable. Alright, there's the old one. Now, with that out of the way, let's dry this off just a little bit. There's a notch here, and that notch corresponds to the notch down here on both sides. So we've got on and off. So this notch has to go on the left. Here's our retaining ring. hand tighten that as far as we can. Okay. And then we'll take our adjustable pliers. Need to open up one more notch. Then they're parallel. Make sure that's snug, but not too tight. Okay. Put the screw back in. This is the Phillips screwdriver. Looks good. Put the cap back in. Now all of our parts and pieces are in place. Last thing we need to do is to turn on the water. Left to loosen. Probably turn this back on. Left to loosen. That's the hot water. There's our cold water. And no more drip. This is Lynn with MI Tinker, and thanks for joining me today for fixing this dripping sink.